Margot Strabo, and I have two daughters with MCAD. And one of my tips that I am surprised to share with you is that this year, as we returned to in-person dance, I started out thinking that my girls were older now and they were ready to advocate for themselves and to sense when they needed to eat. And so I'd pack them a bunch of snacks in their dance bags and take them to dance. And I found that they were not stopping to take the breaks, or they weren't eating enough. And so I changed my approach. And rather than giving them a bunch of options and leaving it up to them, I said, this is your one snack and this is the time when you have to stop and eat the entire thing. And I didn't give them options about the time, and I didn't give them options about what they ate. And I think that because the rules around the dance studio were that you had to go outside to have a snack, you had to, it was dark and cold a lot of the time, and such were the policies that there was no eating, taking your mask off indoors. So it was very hard for them to take that break, ask for special permission, be apart from their friends, and eat a meal when they were sort of in the middle of all this work. So by taking that away from them, even though I want them to be old enough, and I think they are, to advocate for themselves and to know, how to make these healthy choices, I just sort of did them the favor of taking that choice, that work, that decision making away, and said, this is how you're going to do it. It's going to be this time. It's going to be this food. And I think it just actually was liberating. Like now they just kind of could put that decision out of mind and be on autopilot and just follow the rules that I set out in the dance studio.
Whenever I'm dispensing my medication for the day, I use little glass bottles, and this has helped me be able to know what amount is in each container by color coding them. And so at a glance I can know what's in each container, and I know that what I'm getting is the right amount. I also have these little bags that the container goes in, that goes in my lunchbox or go bag for the day, so I can have my dose with me. And the color coding has really simplified my life.
I have one more tip for parents of school-aged children who maybe more so like lower school, elementary age, for those pop-up surprise birthday party treats that parents bring in, or a teacher, brings in a treat on Friday because the class did very good all week with whatever they were working on. And you're like, oh no, my son doesn't have anything, my daughter doesn't have anything they can eat. I typically will, whenever I make or buy anything that Kanan can have, whether it's angel food cake or fat-free cake pops that I ordered from a friend of mine or something like that, I'll buy extra and I'll freeze them, and I'll keep at least 5 or 7 of each type of treat at the freezer at his school and his teacher's classroom, so that for those pop-up moments when you couldn't have known, the teacher couldn't have known that there was going to be a special treat, your child always has something in class to have.